So all my girly pops who are no contact with their parents, but especially their moms, and don't mind my baby, she's back there chilling. Especially to the girls who are no contact with their moms, I want you to hear me out for just like literally like a couple minutes, okay? May 4th of this year, couple of weeks ago, I got the worst call of my life that my mom's heart stopped, and unfortunately at 4:44 a.m. May 5th, my mom passed away. I am my mom's only child, don't have any siblings, no contact, don't really mess with my dad, never have, probably never will. My world was flipped completely upside down. Previously, it was actually February 26th of 2023. I had an altercation with my mom, which wasn't really that deep, but blew up, and it resulted in a 7-month no contact phase with my mom. I made videos about my family. I made statuses and all type of things during this healing transitional phase of going no contact with my mom and my family. During that time, I realized a lot of stuff about myself as well as my family, how I was raised, things that I had initially thought that my mom didn't give to me, she didn't teach me, etc. So I really want you guys to understand, when you want to be a victim, your brain will fixate on things that make you a victim. I looked at everything that my mom didn't teach me, that I had to go figure out on my own by doing silly mistakes or messing around with a boy or doing this or stealing that or just stupid stuff that I thought that I had to figure out on my own. And not necessarily that I thought I had to figure it out on my own. I chose to. And I feel as if I chose to because she didn't teach me when I reached a certain age. And the world was doing this and presenting that. I thought, oh wait, I don't know anything about this. My mom never taught me this. So how do I be a part of this? I did that on my own. And there are things that my mom didn't teach me because my mom never experienced. And I blamed her for that. I'm not going to keep going on and on about the things that I experienced in 2023 from February to about September, October. I'm not going to go into details, but it wasn't until I realized that she taught me more than the average mother would teach their daughter. Before the age of 20, I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18 years old, and I'm 25 right now. She taught me things that money could never buy. She taught me things that half the world lacks when it comes down to morals and standards and ways of being, how to be a woman, how to be a mom, how to be a wife. My mom was never a wife. I want you to understand, someone can't give you something they don't have. Someone can't teach you something that they've never gotten taught. Someone can't love you in a way they've never been loved. How can I give you $40 and I don't have $40? Do you understand what I'm saying? How can I teach you how to properly communicate if I've never been properly taught? If I've never been taught how to properly communicate? We like to blame our parents for fucking up and never teaching us this, and oh, you lack this. They lack that. Their parents lack that. And their parents lack that. So who are you to sit up and blame and judge and be mad at your parent when they never got taught? I seen the video. I'm actually going to duet the video as well. Said, we give you grace for this, but it's this you don't want to change. How can I change it? I don't know how to change. How can I change if I don't know what I'm doing wrong? I've been conditioned and programmed this way since I've been a child. My mom and dad programmed me and conditioned me to think and act and behave, and to later on parent this way. How can I parent differently when I've never seen differently? And my mom tried to tell me that, and it's 4:44 on this timer as I'm talking about my mom. And I was so selfish to not be able to understand. She said she did the best she could with what her parents taught her because she never seen different. And I blamed her for that. I blamed her for not knowing different when nobody taught her different. All because she couldn't teach me. And that's a really, really heavy guilt that's on my heart. I blamed her for not knowing instead of teaching her and guiding her and instructing her. This is what you do. Because I'm now a parent of 2. This is what you do, and this is how you do it. And this is why you do it, because this is the effect of not doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So before you go blaming your mom, your dad, whom the hell ever, for not teaching you things that you didn't do this, or giving you the love, whatever the petty bullshit of excuse is. And I'm not talking to the parents, the kids with narcissistic parents, actual narcissistic parents, actual abusive parents, actual mentally, physically, and emotionally, not physical, abusive parents. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the girls and the guys too, who like to play victim and want to feel as if you deserve to be a victim. I promise you, losing my mom has fucked my head up so bad. I can't do anything but now fixate on all the good my mom taught me, all the good my mom did for me, all the things my mom left me. I have no room to sit up and say what she didn't teach me. I promise you, make it right with your parents before it's too late. I am 25 years old and I am parentless. I don't have a dad. My dad didn't show up to my mom's funeral. My dad hasn't checked on me. My mom is gone. There's no, hey mom, how you, hey, how you, there's no none of that anymore. So while you have the chance, I beg of you, put your pride and ego aside, because that's all it is. Pride and ego to admit, okay, we both don't know what the fuck is going on, but let's try to figure this out together because I love you. Love is not conditional. Love is unconditional, with the ups, the downs, the ugly, the good, the sad, the bad. You get one parent each. Mom and dad. You get one mom, you get one dad. Once it's over, it's over. I promise you. If I could turn back time and take those 7 months of my life without my mom, do you know what I'd do for that? And then we got people out here blaming their parents for not teaching them things and not loving them the way that they deserve to be loved, the way they thought they deserved to be loved, because your mom didn't get loved by your grandma the way that she deserved to be loved. And we are out here dogging our parents and we're abandoning our parents, all because someone just didn't properly teach someone before your mom, before your dad. And this won't apply to everybody, because I do know that there are people who actually have abusive parents, abusive mothers, abusive fathers, parents who don't take accountability, parents who actually were just shitty parents. I understand. I'm not talking to you. So don't try to fit yourself in this conversation. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who have an ego and pride and call yourself no contact with your parents, all because of, oh, she didn't love me the way I deserve to be loved. She didn't listen to me. Nobody fucking listen to her. Nobody fucking listen to him. How the fuck do you expect somebody to be what they've never been given, shown? You know what I'm saying? I really wish we had a longer freaking timer on here, but I'm just gonna wrap this up. Make it right with your parents while you can. Put the bullshit, the ego, and the pride aside. Be truthful and be honest with your parents. Tell them exactly how it is. I feel as if you didn't love me properly. I feel as if you weren't there for me. You didn't listen to me. You didn't validate my emotions, whatever the case may be. And before you get to hopping down their throat, listen to what they have to say, because my mom tried to tell me, and I still wanted to be a victim. She told me I did the best I could with what I could, and if I could have did better, I would have, but I couldn't because I didn't know any better, because my parents didn't show me any better. We're not the only ones traumatized. Our parents and the generations before that, oh, they were way fucked up than we are. You trust. I really, 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 really pray and hope somebody can hear this message and make it right with their parents. I fingers are crossed. I am hoping and I'm praying, because I got the bill of regret. I lost 7 months. My kids and I lost 7 months of experiencing my mom over ego, and now we'll never be able to experience her again. Make it right with your parents, please.